Motherfuckers, we
Back
back.
at it again.
This is the 2 cents you call it
One time for the one time.
podcast. I'm your host X, and I'm here with my brother from another mother, Dub. What's happening?
What's happening, my brother?
Hey, brother, you know what it is.
We are in for our Shaq year. This
Yeah.
is number 32.
Okay, you went Shaq. I go.
Magic? Yeah.
I did Magic my last time, but I guess you didn't want to be associated with Magic.
We starting off on the wrong foot already. Nah, man, we back for another Friday night for episode number 32, man.
Yeah.
How you feeling, brother? You good? Energy a little low?
I'm better now that I got something better in my glass.
Well,
It's a
hey.
whole adventure.
Hey, because that
Y'all
shit-
motherfuckers will not let me drink anymore without the honors.
Yeah.
So I bet this bitch experimented.
Well, that first experiment was trash.
They had the second one.
Hey, but y'all know what it is. Go ahead and click that notification button.
Yeah.
Like, share, comment,
Comment,
subscribe
subscribe.
on YouTube to the 2 Cent You Call It podcast.
Yes,
We
sir.
are also on IG at 2 Cent Podcast. So go follow us. And for your listening pleasure, we are on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. All right, man. First things first, housekeeping rules, my brother. What's in your glass?
Now I'm trying to remember what's in my glass. This one right here is gonna be called the Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers.
So as you know, I bought a lot of peach stuff, so I'm trying to get rid of it.
Hey,
So I got lemonade.
y'all know Peach was on Mario's.
Yeah,
Smash
that's the
Brothers.
princess. Yeah, use your imagination. Peach. So it's got lemonade, ginger ale, peach whiskey, peach vodka, and splashed off with some Moscato.
Okay, it sounds like a lot of shit in there.
It is, brother. If I'm in the corner somewhere, you know what happened. What you get in your glass, brother?
Hey, I'm sticking to my theme. I said I was going to do drinks named after Marvel characters. So, but an old college drink has the name of the Incredible Hulk, so I couldn't go that route. So this one is going to be the Banner, man. It's
David Banner.
Nah, Bruce Banner. It is a whiskey with a spiced apple rum and a splash of ginger ale and a sour apple mixture. So
Sour apple mix.
if I might post a picture of it. It actually looks like
Shit water.
when you go stop saying that. It actually looks like, the transition from Bruce Banner to the Hulk. It's brown and then it goes greenish at the top. So yeah. We got the banner tonight, man.
Is Bruce Banner green at the bottom? I thought he was purple. Brown.
Purple.
His
What?
pants, right?
Nah, I'm talking about from the skin tone. It goes from like a brownish to a.
Does it?
He white, but it goes brown and then it goes.
peach to
All right, I'm not gonna keep arguing
from
with you.
clear to green. All right.
Anyways, my brother, how was your week?
My week, it was solid, man. Had my ups, my downs.
Ups and
Reminds
downs.
me I need to go take my medication too. For today.
Hey, y'all take care of your mental health.
Please do. But yeah, officially announced I do have a new nephew.
New addition to the family.
I was trying to hold water, waiting for my sister.
I wanted to talk about it. What, last week or 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. Was it? Not a week ago.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, because we was over here when we did it. No homo. We recorded the show. But yeah, shout out to Elijah. You probably don't understand this, but shout out to you. Shout out to my sister and my
He
brother.
might hear it in about 20 years.
Riva and Gary, congratulations. So now they have 2 children. They have their daughter, Jordan, and then they have Elijah. And then I have my 2 nephews and a niece from my older brother. So
Uncle X,
5 deep, man.
congratulations, man.
Hey, Christmas keeps on getting expensive and more expensive.
How you feeling? Did it make you feel a type of way?
It did, man. And I guess we can kind of get into that later on because that's one of our topics about lonely and all that stuff. Because it wasn't necessarily like a jealousy or it wasn't necessarily anger or anything like that. It was just you're happy, but it's almost like, all right, when is it my turn?
Yeah, and I feel you on that, but I told you, you got to stop comparing yourself, man. Your timeline is your timeline, and when it's meant to happen for you, it's gonna happen for you. So,
yeah, brother,
just keep on living, man, and you'll get there.
Eventually, yeah. And then I'll be upset when I'm there.
That's it, yeah. Well, we did finish off last week. We finished off our birthday celebration
Yeah.
with Lena. So that was a good thing. We went out bowling, man, and we had a good time.
Yeah. I tell you, brother, I was gone.
Yeah, you was out of there.
Judging from my score.
Lena
Everybody
did.
do.
Lena did post, the picture, and whew.
I think I had like 40 points.
yeah,
And I think 10 of those were mine. You
'cause-
bowled a frame for me.
yeah, because when you went to go get another drink, I definitely bought that frame.
My best bowl was in between my legs. And I almost threw that bitch into the next lane.
Man,
It guttered and it bounced out the gutter. It hit my it was rough.
man, I didn't know what you had going on, but you came in dead last.
I did. I did, my brother.
But hey, the drinks was good. We ran into a bartender.
Yeah.
She was cool. She stole one of your drinks though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna blame it on her. I'm blaming on Penn Stacks.
What was the drink?
So this was the Alex,
Okay.
which is my crown, or my apple whiskey and apple vodka.
Okay.
Topped off with like a ginger ale or something like that. What ended up happening is all they did was add caramel syrup on
Yeah.
the glass and called it something else.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good drink. Which I mean, we've been drinking them for forever, so it ain't like it's nothing new to us. But yeah, so that was good, man.
But y'all was killing it. But they also had another good drink. There was was it like a strawberry lemonade?
Yeah, it was a spiked strawberry lemonade or something. I never had it. I didn't have it. I just kept drinking whatever that apple shit was because I was like, this shit is good. So
And then she had her own concoction, and that was I'm gonna have to go back and check on her. She cool people
yeah,
she cool
yeah,
people.
she was cool.
And stuff. Somebody was blocking and shit. I wasn't even trying to holler, but they was just being extra as fuck.
As usual, you know how it go.
But yeah, man, it was definitely. Let me tell you something, brother. Being y'all friends is so damn difficult
Why?
because all of y'all are difficult.
What?
All of y'all are petty and extra.
What?
The ordeal of that weekend. So Friday starts off. We supposed to have 4 people on the
Oh,
show.
okay. I see why you said that. Yeah.
And now one person doesn't show up, which happens to be your cousin.
Uh-huh.
And she said she's gonna show up, but she told Lena that she wasn't coming because she wasn't gonna drive in
Yeah.
the weather. And stuff
Which
like that.
which the weather was not bad.
That's
but
what you say. She say something else.
it was just cold. It wasn't bad.
All right. We call. She don't answer. Maybe she sleep. Maybe she getting back shots.
Oh.
Maybe she on the side of the road giving up. Who knows? Then the next day, they go out to dinner.
Yeah. We didn't go out
We
there.
didn't go there.
Yeah.
And then Watt was gone, or Dub. I went to another friend's birthday party.
Yeah, I couldn't make it.
You couldn't make it.
Yeah, I overextended myself.
I was talking to you. I thought something was just you was in a type of mood or something like that.
Nah, let me tell y'all. 2022, I have decided that I am going to attempt. I'm not gonna say I'm stopped because you know how I get, but I'm going to attempt to stop overextending myself and set boundaries, man. Because I was out of gas and I just couldn't go anymore. So
I see it, my brother.
I had to go chill.
Yeah. So after that, Sunday comes.
Yeah.
Birthday girl she just decided that she wanted to move the time up
Right.
a little bit.
Right.
And that was a whole ordeal. So I called your cousin. And I'm like, oh yeah, we can do that. That's fine. It is an issue. And then I talked to you and you was like, that ain't no problem. I was like, yeah, well, talk to your cousin. He was like, oh no, we're not talking because she didn't answer the phone call. So
Yeah, she didn't answer my call on Friday.
I'm like, y'all motherfuckers just talk to each other. Like, all this will be settled if everybody just talks to each other and stuff like that. But everybody wants to be petty. Everybody wants to be the a-hole.
Let me tell you. I will say one of my biggest pet peeves is when people don't answer my call or return it.
Okay.
Because me personally, I'm a person that I will say, unless I'm working And even when I'm working, it's majority of the time. But unless I'm working 85 to 90% of the time, I either answer the call or I call you right back. Or I text you to let you know, hey, I got this, and this going on. You know what I'm saying? I hit you back in a little bit. So one of my biggest pet peeves is like if I'm calling you, especially on a consistent basis, because that means I need something, like, and you don't answer the phone or you don't return my call, I got an issue.
I guess I can see that.
It's an issue.
I mean, but I will still talk to somebody.
Oh, well. I'm choosing violence in 2026.
But I mean, even with all the difficulties, man, I definitely appreciate all y'all. It's an adventure every time.
Yeah, man, it was definitely a good time. Definitely glad we got to celebrate because somebody said that we didn't celebrate last year, even though we told the whole story. And the whole story is up on Instagram, so all the people can go hear the story. Yeah. But yeah,
terrible.
We definitely did celebrate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool, man. It was cool.
I don't know. I got on a tangent there. I'm sorry, my brother.
Nah, it's all good.
I ain't been drinking like that.
It's all good. We was talking about the week.
But yeah, what else happened during the week? Nothing else.
Well, I had a.
I would say yeah. I ain't asked about your week.
No, it's all good. I had a pretty good week. It was, you know what? I'll say it was kind of stressful. It was kind of a stressful week, but it paid off today. So today I had a physical assessment at work, and just found out about said physical assessment about 10 days ago. And everybody that knows me or has been around me recently knows that I have been solely focused on powerlifting. Like, weightlifting is my thing. I love to do it. This physical assessment involves cardio. And I have not done real cardio, in over a year.
Yeah, my brother.
So
stick with X, you'll be all right.
So for the last 10 days,
being there, be a runner.
I've been trying to make sure that I was gonna make it.
Running up the steps and everything.
I was trying to make sure I was gonna make it, man. I got to it today, man. I good news. I actually ended up coming in on all my times.
Congratulations.
I appreciate it, brother. Well, before I get into the story, I want to say that I definitely appreciate you and the circle that I have, because when I let you guys know about it, and I let you know, the aspirations that I had to do, what I'm trying to do, y'all definitely held me down. Y'all gave me support. Let me know that y'all was there if I needed you. So I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely.
Of course, my brother.
But it definitely paid off, man. Made all my times today. Actually pretty excited about this endeavor. So we'll see how it goes, man.
Hey, man, we praying for the best.
Yeah, we just gonna keep it moving. But definitely made it through. But my lower back was like, hey, fat boy, fuck are you doing?
Fuck you doing, boy?
Yeah, like, hey, that bitch almost locked up on me, and I was gonna be in that hole walking like a $2 midget. Like,
okay, I thought you was going somewhere else with that. I say, don't you say that on this fucking line. Don't you say that.
Nah, man. But yeah, made it through. Everything was good. Other than that, man, I kind of been riding a high for the week. It's been a good week, man. Got a lot of good sleep. I laid off on my powerlifting, so my evenings in the gym have been cut short. So I had a lot more time to just be at the house and kick it, get some things done and relax, man. So
speaking of the house, I heard we got a new fan.
We do got a new fan. Even though they shouldn't be listening to it, one of my nephews has decided that he is a shot caller now and likes to run around saying, "Aight." I'm like, you bet not say motherfucker, I'll pop you in your mouth. But this happens to be the nephew that is exactly like me. He's the middle kid. And if I had to spit him out, he would definitely be, he wouldn't be no more close to me. That is my clone, and I love that little boy to death. But he is a butthole. And so I was like, hey, because I definitely can see him running around school talking about, "Hey, motherfuckers." I mean, nah, hey, no.
All right, motherfucker.
But yeah, we got a new little shot caller. But shout out to the shot callers out there, man. Y'all,
yeah, man.
We actually was talking about it a little earlier today, and well, we talked about it last week too about taking a break, and I
Yeah.
just I don't know, man. I feel like the shot callers, the loyal shot callers that we do have, man, they keep us going. They keep us encouraged. Um, and this is fun to me, man. This is not work to me. I love doing it every week. So, hey, if you with it, I'm with it.
I don't know why you try to put that on me, brother. You know how I feel. I'll be halfway out the door. You be like, nah, bro, let's do another one. Nah, but definitely, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm just trying to get these views up, and then you get tired of I don't want to say get tired of talking, but it gets hard to come up with those topics
Yeah.
every week. That's probably the toughest thing.
Now we'll let y'all know we might take a break next week. It might not be a show.
Yeah.
We got a couple of things going on. So
Get them views up because y'all
Yeah.
had me out here trying to sell my body for views and shit and likes. So come on,
leak some nudes.
yeah, like this shit.
Yeah, man. We actually get into leaks of news a little bit, but current events for the week. First things first, man. Early voting, y'all. Texas early voting starts on Valentine's Day and it goes through the 25th. So, hey, y'all, there are plenty of resources out to find out who is running in your particular district, in your particular area, your county.
Yes.
So let me tell you, the internet has made it so easy for us to get information now. Just go on Google and you can literally Google your county and see who's running. So, of all these people is a hopeless people, man. Y'all get out there and make sure that we are voting. The presidential election is not the only election we have.
Indeed.
So please make sure that you are getting out there and voting in your counties. Especially when it comes to your city council, because everybody wants to complain about everything that's going on locally, but nobody wants to vote in the local elections.
You mad because you can't go to the booty club,
right?
after 2:00.
Hey, if you mad that if you one of them people that's mad that the after hour spots now have to close at 2:00, this is your time. You have to vote in your local elections.
Yeah.
So, definitely make sure you do that. But moving on to another story we have for the week. Man, I saw a video and I sent it to you. There's a lady in Atlanta, man, and I feel like it had to be Atlanta. Like,
You think that's Atlanta behavior?
I feel like it is, man.
Shit,
I sent you the video, and this lady walks into a bank, and I guess she's trying to make a deposit. And so she gives her money over, and they realize that she has overdraft fees. And so they apply the deposit to the overdraft fees and only give her the remaining, money that's not covered. I mean, that after she covered the overdraft fees.
Yeah.
And so she hops. First of all, looking at the video, I was trying to see how the fuck she got on that ledge, because it's only a small little ledge, and she was
when there's a will, there's a way.
she was a little thicker. So I was like, and she was short. I was like, hey, how the fuck you get over that glass?
Hey.
So she hops on the ledge, climbs over the glass.
She had a physical exam too.
And
She was trying to get that position too.
And she was in the back where the tellers were. And then one of the tellers, I guess he decided that he was going to try to fight her or whatever. And she was like, nah, motherfucker, you got it fucked up. What she don't understand is she about to go to prison.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Ma'am, you're messing with federal funds.
Like, you are in a bank, man. Like, I get it. I mean, you mad, and I'd be mad too if I knew that the only money that I had and I was depositing, half of that shit was going. I mean, you could have told her that shit before you deposited that shit.
Yeah, download y'all apps to see what y'all got in the bank.
Okay.
And if it ain't working, if you got all the overdraft fees, go to another bank and set up an account.
Or just keep the fucking cash. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, man, I don't think that was the move that you should.
I mean, I can understand the
everybody understands the frustration.
Of it.
But I don't think that was the move to make.
Hey, brother. Hey. But I heard that banks do that purposely though. They structure your transactions in a way so that you overdraft so many times.
Yeah, man. Say, yeah.
They'll put that one transaction that
Pending.
yeah, that knocks you all the way past the draft,
Yeah.
and then puts the smaller ones after that, so you get a additional
Yeah, that's some whole
overdraft
ass
fee.
shit.
Yeah.
And then like that shit, I never understood why you have pending transactions. Like I still don't understand that. Like as fast as the internet is now, and as quickly as they like the shit post when you charge the shit. So I'm not understanding why. Can somebody explain why we still? You an accountant? Can you explain why we still
I do
have
account
pending?
I don't deal with banking and shit.
I just want to know why we still have pending transactions. Like that shit don't make sense to me.
I guess it's a time thing, just yeah.
It's because they trying to fuck you up. Like they want you
Hey,
to. They want just like it happened to her. They want them transactions to come in and you get them
stack
overdraft.
up on your ass. Hey, brother. Hey, it's a cold world.
Hey, that's Atlanta
It's all
behavior
about
for
that
you. But
about that pipe, boy.
you brought a speaking of some people losing a little bit of money. You brought a
This motherfucker ain't losing no money. He's
well,
going to gain money.
he probably is.
So yeah, Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
You hadn't heard anything that had been going on with him.
I had
You heard that he had just he turned down some money.
yeah, because I heard that they were going to. I know a lot of people were complaining on Spotify about his misinformation. They said he had misinformation about COVID.
Yeah.
And he was leading people astray as far as
Yes.
posting false information.
Yeah, about vaccines and everything like that. So
Yeah.
there were some artists that decided to pull their music off of Spotify.
Yeah.
In protest of that. And it was maybe like 1, 2, 3 artists and stuff like that, but they were pretty big artists with big catalogs.
Were they?
Well, nothing that you might know, but they've been sampled a lot and stuff
Okay.
like that. So blase.
Don't mind me. I'm
XO,
just talking shit.
XO Facto. That's a phrase? XO Facto. Yeah, we're just gonna say that. XO Facto. But Eddie Irene said she was pulling her catalog off of it.
Okay.
And it was for a different reason. She said that she was protesting Joe Rogan because of his, I guess, racial undertones and how he was using the N-word.
Okay.
And I tried to pull the videos up for you.
Yeah.
So I showed you one video and he's talking about the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And shit and stuff. And he was like, yeah, I ain't see nothing wrong with that except for the first part where
Where
he was talking about walking into Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, I think he said it wrong when he originally said it. But the
I
next
think he said it right.
the next video, I was just like, yeah, he
It's-
probably said it right.
It's like 5 minutes of straight hard ERs.
ER, yeah.
Yeah, just go at it, go at it, go at it, go at it.
What Tammy Roman said? You can't say that shit. and you can't say it because you Latino.
Yeah. So, yes, please, my brown brothers, please stop.
Everybody first of all, I don't say the word.
You don't.
And I'm black.
And I commend you that because I'm going to say it as soon as I turn off this mic. I might say it on the show.
I don't say the word and I'm black, but I
Are you?
bye. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, if you are not of this ethnicity, don't say that word, especially around me, because I'm gonna correct it. Like I correct the people around me that are black and say it. So I'm definitely gonna correct you if you not of this ethnicity. We actually ran into that a couple of weeks ago. One of my friends, actually a cool dude. One of my friends, he's of the Asian descent, and he let it slide. He let it slide about 2 times.
I told you slap the nigga. I mean, you see that. There you go. I told you don't let one fly.
I let it slide about 2 times, and then the third time, hey, brother, hey.
I ain't hear it, so he was like, hey, brother,
Yeah, man.
reach out and touch somebody.
Yeah, I'm not with the N word, man. So yeah, definitely if you're not of this ethnicity, please don't say that word.
Yeah.
And if you're around me, don't say it at all.
So yeah, so let's bring into the question of, is he racist or anything? I don't necessarily think he's racist.
I just think you're a dumbass.
Yeah, I can see that too. But I think you could talk about black people that way, and it's not really an issue. Whoopi Goldberg, she just got in trouble for saying that she thought that the Holocaust wasn't a racial issue.
She thought, well, okay. So, do you think that that was from being ignorant, or
Well, I don't necessarily disagree with her because, in the sense of it, you know, Jewish and German, I guess they all can be considered
white?
white. And so I saw it the way that she was saying it. I don't think she was saying that it wasn't wrong and that it wasn't a
Well, at the
horrible
same
deal.
time, I think a lot of stories get misconstrued for it to be in that. Like, what if you really break down what she was saying? Because I haven't heard it. I'm just now hearing it in our conversation right now. So with you explaining it like that, I could see where she may have been going with it. And
Yeah,
sometimes media just gets a story and then they get a sound bite
yeah,
and then they run with it and then you be a racist. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
No, but I also think it's certain groups that you just can't play with,
not well,
and,
yeah.
and that's one of the groups that you can't play with
Yeah, you can't play with them.
because
Or
you can get on air, you can say the N word 50 million times,
yeah, that's true.
and then you can get another company trying to buy your contract out from somebody else and offering you another $100 million from the right wing
Yeah,
extremists
yeah.
for their platforms.
That, I
So,
mean, that's true. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's all just, especially if you're in the media, you kind of gotta watch what you say. Not on this podcast because we don't give a fuck.
yeah, until we get big enough, and
Yeah,
you
until we
can't say
start,
that.
until
I'm
we start,
censoring myself. I can't say motherfuckers. Gotcha. All right, all
until we
right.
start getting paid
All right.
for it. Nah,
All right, mother lovers, we are
nah,
back.
we're not gonna stop saying motherfucker. But
Hey, when we do the Mother's Day show, I block them.
oh yeah, yeah. When we do the Mother's Day show, that's gonna be an interesting one.
I'm a virgin.
I
I
don't,
don't cuss.
I don't know, man.
drink.
Because once these drinks get to flowing,
I'm drinking communion, man. Renee will not beat my ass.
speaking of beating ass, somebody got their you segue right into that. Somebody got their ass beat 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago?
Somewhere around there, 2-3 days ago. And stuff, and then you can say he got his ass beat. And
Hey.
some people say, "No, he didn't get his ass beat."
Shit, that motherfucker
Yeah,
got
see
dragged
that?
by his hair.
Like, that shit should have happened when we was in the bowling alley,
Man, say, I thought it was gonna happen when I kept saying "fuck them kids."
bro. They out there trying to enjoy family day.
Hey,
That little boy was ready to go home too.
hey, yeah. Let me tell y'all. I feel like every social place should have an adults only area because I just don't want to be. If I don't have no kids, I don't want to be around the kids. So, like, please, please have an adults. If you listen to this and you're a business owner, please have an adults only area.
They
But yeah,
bars.
well, that's why we go to bars. But I mean, if I go to bowling, shit, can we have a adult only bowling alley? Or at least a section like that private area over there should just been adults only.
Hey, brother, they answer the money.
Anywho, yeah. Speaking of bowling alleys and getting your ass beat, the baby and Danny Lee's brother. Man, I don't even know how this came up and how they end up getting into it. All I seen was the video of him getting drugged by the
His
baby and his
pigtails?
people. Yeah, yeah. So, dude had braids and they was just dragging his ass across lanes, and I was like, wait.
So from my understanding, well, everybody knows the baby got a. Well, not everybody, because y'all probably like, who the fuck is the baby and Danny Lee?
I didn't know who Danny Lee was. Was that the girl that was on IG Live?
The one that his baby mama.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they have a baby together. Her brother wasn't a fan of the way that he treated her. And he was,
IG Live?
Yeah. And he was talking about putting hands on women and stuff like that, and people smaller than him. And the baby is only like fucking 5'2". So he got a little short man syndrome anyway. So he said, basically, he said it was on site when he saw him.
Oh, well, it was on site.
And he said he came in there to the bowling alley. He was like, you didn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I try to come to you like a man and talk to you. I'm like, if you tell me it's on site.
Don't say shit when you see me. If you say it's on site, yeah, don't say.
But he was bald in a motherfucker. Like, you have to think about this. This dude comes to a bowling alley with you, and you have your security team and everything like that. He's one deep by himself.
Oh, nah, you fucking crazy.
Yeah, like, I don't know what you got on you. Because obviously you crazy a motherfucker if you think you gonna just walk up on me and it's gonna be sweet.
Well, first of all, let me tell you, if I know somebody somewhere with a crew, I'm gonna have a crew with me.
That's the first thing.
That shit easy. Like, you crazy as hell. I'm not rolling up on somebody, and I know they about 6-7 deep
Yeah.
because it was about 6-7 of motherfuckers in
Yeah.
there. Nah, it ain't happening.
So yeah, so baby popped that motherfucker in the mouth, and he bowled a strike real quick. And then they was on the lane just slipping and sliding.
Bro, everybody in that video was slipping. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on?
I guess nobody was bowling because they didn't have the right shoes on.
I was looking at that too. I was like, at first I was like, man, them bowling shoes do be slippery. And then I was like, they ain't sneakers.
Dang, that's slippery.
The baby was the only one that came to bowl. The rest of them,
They looking like Bambi on the ice. Man,
he got it. Well, I'm not gonna say he got his ass whooped because it was really not a whole bunch of punch throwing. It was.
Yeah. I mean, they was throwing a bit. They weren't connected.
Well, yeah, but they definitely drug his ass by his hair.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Damn, little mama. I was in there taking back shots.
Back shots.
But you got a sister. Would you put yourself in that predicament?
Yes and no. Like I said,
You wouldn't be going by yourself.
Behind my sister. I'm probably gonna fight, but what I'm not gonna do. First call. Hey, 2 cents. We pulling up. Yeah, I mean I'm not rolling. Come on now. First of all, who's going to a bowling alley by themselves? Cause they not bowling by themselves. You know, ain't nobody went to a bowling alley and said, hey, I'm about to bowl a strike by my fucking self on one lane.
Brother, it's some
one person on lane one. Hell no.
That sound like some shit I do.
Oh shit.
But you know, I be out by myself anyway.
Hey, no, I'm not with it. Yeah, that shit was crazy, but you know, it is what it is. When you live life in the public, like everything becomes a big story.
Yeah,
like our next ones. Everybody been talking about it this week, man.
What's that? Remind me.
Nelly and Fizz.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
Sex tapes came out. Well, not sex tapes. Exposure. So
I guess Nelly can be considered a sex tape ish.
Yeah,
he's getting topped off.
Well, so yeah, if you haven't seen it this week,
he looked over here like, what? Let me go look this up.
You haven't seen it this week. Nelly accidentally, I'm air quoting right now, accidentally leaked on his IG story him getting topped off.
Yeah,
and the women went crazy.
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way.
So they were underwhelmed.
Yeah,
for the most part.
So, well, the funny thing about it is, women was going back and forth in the comments because some of them was like,
when it first started, it was like, oh my god, I ain't little.
Yeah. A couple of women was like, "Hey, it's little," and then you start reading down, and you be like, "Shit, some of you hoes must have elevator chutes because
that's good enough for me.
Decent size, you know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks. No pun intended. Some people just got deeper strokes and deeper bottoms, but well, I guess technically they say all vaginas are what, like 4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, they say
I'm looking for my.
You can. I mean, at the end of the day, but here's the thing. So, and that brings us into one of our main topics. So body shaming and double standards, right? Mm-hmm. You talking when you get to talking about that particular, I guess topic. Well, yeah. Well, I'm gonna go to that organ, but that particular topic. You know, you always, I think it's a double standard, right? Mm-hmm. Because for a man, you don't get to pick that size.
You don't.
If you could, everybody would want the largest one.
Yeah, I'd be buying it. Yeah. Pass me that. Hey, no, motherfucker. That shit right there.
On the shelf, number 9 on the shelf. Like if you could pick that shit, and that's the same. So here's the thing. How do you feel about this part? Like, so when it comes to men talking about women, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm not even gonna get on. We'll get to weight in a minute, right?
Okay.
Because it's definitely a double standard there too. Because I feel like, well, we'll get to that in a second. But shit you can't control, right?
Mm-hmm.
From a man's standpoint, you see a young lady and she looks really nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she got some tittlitties. You gonna still be like, hey, she look nice, and I can still holler,
Yeah.
even though she got the
She just got
mosquito
the little,
bites.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Lady comes across a below average dude. She gonna be like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. It's well, you
But
may come
but but
around
neither
every once in.
neither person can pick it. I mean, women can alter it, but neither
Well, I guess
person
they
can pick
say
it.
men can. Well, I think Dr. Miami has a surgery now where he can do
I
some
mean, but if
extensions.
you all natural, neither person can pick it.
Yeah.
If you a woman, you can't pick the size of your titties or your ass. If I mean, you can do some squats, but they only gonna do so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So is there a double standard there?
I think so. I think it's more acceptable to body shame a man in that aspect.
Okay. So, hold that thought.
Okay.
Same question though, because brothers can be fat, right?
Yeah.
And still get play. But it's harder. It's a lot harder for a big woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I will say,
I would say they're more protected than the big guys from the body shaming. Like
yeah,
if they see it publicly, you're more likely to get scolded from that versus a guy that's big and they just say, "Oh, he's just a fat motherfucker."
yeah. I was just gonna say
It's more
because
socially acceptable
for a
to-
man that'll definitely come out and be like, "Hey, fat motherfucker."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't say that when it comes to a woman.
Yeah.
It's
So
well,
in
prime
that sense-
example.
and I think it's a double standard, but it's a I guess I would call it it's a privilege. I guess on both sides we have our male privilege 38
Privilege.
We only 38 minutes in, and I'm
you
get tongue
already.
male privilege because we can do certain things that women can. We get certain respects that women can't.
Yeah.
So I guess this is their female privilege where they get to talk about us.
Yeah.
In a sense where we can't do it as harshly without being criticized.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not saying that is right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because there are double standards definitely on both sides because we can fuck as many people as we want to, and it's a badge of honor.
I couldn't.
And you you
get
get
called a hoe every
to the
time I go
female
somewhere.
perspective, and they gonna be a hoe.
I can't even. I don't have to fuck nobody. I'm a hoe.
Fuck boy X. Yeah,
I was
but
fucking somebody in that instance. I'm sorry.
I mean, I
Hey,
think double standards all the way around, man. There you childish. There's a lot of double standards all the way around, but for that particular one, I don't know. Like you said, I guess different strokes for different folks, right? Because you might cross just like in the comments. Some woman was like, "Hey, it's little," and then someone was like, "Nah, it's just right." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And that's just like that's it's like condoms. Somebody buying all the different sizes and shit. Everybody ain't the same size.
somebody buying regular.
What's big to somebody might be small to somebody else.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. But we got Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah.
Ben, let's talk being single on Valentine's Day.
Hey man, it's a up or down. It just depends on what kind of mood you're in and stuff. Last year, it wasn't too bad for me. This year,
Wait, last year was it not? I mean, do you think last year was better than it? I mean,
well, I had a date on Valentine's Day last year.
no, you didn't.
I did.
Then how we go out for Lena's birthday?
That was my date.
All right, but you
We dressed up. And
we all definitely dressed up. But
I went
but
out
you
with my boo thing.
you was just coming out of
Yeah, this is probably like
a relationship.
5 months out of a relationship.
Was it that long?
It was from October, I think. October to September.
Okay, so yeah, like 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months and stuff. At that point, well, I will tell you this: it was kind of rough because around that time, that's when a lot of people start letting me know that my ex was in a relationship with somebody else. So it was like, I don't want to hear it, but at the same time, I do. And so maybe I'm kind of lonely, uh, but I was around friends, so it wasn't that bad
Yeah.
and stuff. And like, but
So what about
Valentine's
this
Day
year?
is not this year. This year I was looking into going on some dates and shit, but motherfuckers don't want to act right and shit. So it is what it is. So I'll be working on Valentine's Day, and the day after I'll be watching Anthony Hamilton and Music Soul
Oh
Child.
yeah, that's gonna be a dope versus coming up.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be on the couch ready for that one.
So
But yeah,
what about you?
I mean being
Well, you've been
single.
single for a couple.
Yeah, I've been single for a while. So, being single on Valentine's Day, I mean, really, actually, I told you, I think I sent you a post and said I was gonna do that shit. I said this year I'm gonna go out to a nice restaurant and wait to see a couple on Valentine's Day, and I'm gonna walk up to the table and look at the woman and be like, "Oh, so this why you ain't been returning my calls?" And see what the
Fuck all this
reaction
shit up.
see what the reaction is on that hoe.
You
But
better,
no,
I encourage it. Shit, I was fucking with the cashier today. It's like, Asia, what's up? Where you been? I don't know you, motherfucker.
but yeah, nah, it like for me, I don't even honestly be knowing when the shit come up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It don't really, I guess, affect me like that. You
Yeah, I
know,
mean,
type shit.
I ain't really tripping on it this year. I wasn't tripping too much last year either and stuff because we was fresh off an ice storm and shit
Yeah.
and stuff. That was on time because I was in here alone by myself with no family, freezing in the cold and shit.
Well, first of all, you was it's probably good that you didn't have family at the time because you was in this hole without no power. So
Well, yeah, well, they was in cold with no power either for a little bit.
your family,
Yeah.
bye.
Well, all my families. My real
Oh,
family and my other family. Shit. No, I don't have family. Yeah, if you just listening now, if you need to go back and listen to the previous episodes, it's a running joke about me having family.
All right, so since we're talking about being single, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does for you, and I think we have different opinions on this. For you, does being alone mean being lonely?
Not necessarily. Uh, I think you can still find comfort in people if you're alone. Lonely, I think, is just you really don't have anybody with you. But I do think that you have your moments where you feel alone and you're lonely, if that makes sense.
Expound.
Uh, just recently, like even with my sister got married, had a baby. My brother got married. He's with his wife, and I'm in the family thread, and it's all these cute couple pictures with my dad and my mom, and
Okay.
my sister, her husband, my brother, his wife, and I'm like, oh yeah, I went out and and bought me some shoes and shit. Yeah,
You should have posted your shoes, the
and
left one
stuff.
and the
These
right
my
one
babies
together.
right here. You say one of these days, So in that sense, I mean, it's like okay, when it be my turn and stuff like that. But like you said, you have to stay on your own timeline and stuff like that. It's easy to slip into that, but you just got to find a way to knock yourself out. And I think that's where having solid friendships definitely works. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, just knocking something down real quick works. It's not the healthiest way.
Definitely.
And I definitely slipped into that, dealing with issues. But I definitely got a better hold on that now. So, you just got to find your inner peace and find things to do to kind of preoccupy your time. And then find your company and other people. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic or anything like that.
Okay.
If that made any sense
Yeah. No,
on expounding, I think I just went on a rant.
no. It definitely made sense. I think you from your perspective, you definitely relayed what you had on your mind. As far as that concerned, for me, I just I don't know. Like you, different people uh function different ways, right?
Hmm.
And uh you end up in different phases of stages of life, right?
Hmm.
And so for me, um being alone is definitely not a lonely feeling for me.
Hmm.
Like I've grown to prefer being in my own company. Like I've grown to prefer my space and not having, for instance, I like to move around. I like to travel, right?
Hmm.
And so with me being a travel body like I am, I can pick up and go. Like if I decide that I wanted to go somewhere literally this weekend, I buy a flight and I've been known to do it.
Hmm.
Buy a flight and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking nobody. I don't even have to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just up and out. And I've gotten so accustomed to living like that, to where, it's something that I actually enjoy and cherish. Because I feel like once you get to a certain point, you
Hmm.
start to uh, love yourself more. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like I feel like once you stop looking at, because a lot of people, and I'm not saying this is for all relationships, I'm not saying this is for everybody. A lot of people look for their happiness in somebody else, right?
Definitely.
And so they don't know what makes them happy. They don't know how to do shit by themselves. And I got
Hmm.
caught into that for a long time. I talk about it multiple times on the shows before. I'm a middle child. And so a lot of things growing up, or a lot of things, in my early adulthood, I couldn't do by myself
Hmm.
because I was so used to having somebody there, or being in a relationship. So I was so used to having somebody there. And so now I'm in a space to where I enjoy my own company. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy doing things by myself. One of my biggest goals, I guess, for last year was to travel by myself,
Hmm.
and it ended up not happening because of COVID. But that's still one of my goals this year. You know what I'm saying? Just to take a trip, not to go see nobody, not nobody I know in the city or the area. Like just go literally by myself and fucking hang out. Like find some shit to do, find some bars to go to, and literally just be on my own. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I definitely think for me, you know, I don't think being alone makes you lonely
But
at
does
all.
that get old to you sometimes?
Not honestly, no,
So you don't. I mean, you don't. You do have your. You don't have your moments where you feel lonely
no,
ever.
honestly, no, not now. Now, when
So if I was like to say, we stop this podcast, we don't do anything on
I'll
Friday.
be
You
like,
won't.
fuck you.
Oh shit! All right, bro. Y'all heard it here now. All right, episode 32. This is exclusive. This is the last episode.
Nah, I mean, obviously, you're gonna have the people that you kick it with, and you're gonna have people around you. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you said it earlier, like not having anybody can make you feel alone,
Yeah,
but having people around you and having people that you kick it with, I don't think you ever get lonely in that particular. Well, not for me. I don't ever get lonely in that particular space.
because I would say I'm not saying that constantly alone. It's 48. Um, but I do have my moments. It's just like certain moments where you get. I mean, I get tired of coming home and nobody else is here.
Okay.
You know, or I have my moments where it'd be like, oh, I miss having kids around that I want to kick in the head sometimes, or
Okay.
just things like that and stuff like that. So it's just I have those certain nights where it's like, damn, I miss yada yada yada. I had a moment earlier this week where I was
Yeah.
missing old girl
Yeah.
and stuff. Not old girl, but old girl. Um, and you're like, man, what's she doing and stuff like that. And you probably have to convince me not to make a phone call tonight or something like that. But I just had those certain moments and stuff. But majority of the time, I do prefer to be by myself because that's just my personality. I'm an introvert. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily need somebody around me all the time. But you could be in the other room or something like that, or you know what I'm saying. Don't bother me right now, but when I want your company, just be there when I need you.
Alright. So speaking of which, you get in a relationship, hypothetically. You get in a relationship, y'all kicking it for a while. You think
No.
think. No, let me finish.
No.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I forgot this was on document. But I'll say that.
You get in a relationship. Y'all been together because we saw this video on YouTube. On Facebook the other day. You get in a relationship. Y'all kicking it for a while. You know what I'm saying? You feel strongly about this person. And she feels strongly about you.
Okay.
She feels strongly enough to
No.
go ahead and get down on one knee for you. You propose.
I will thump her in the forehead 12 times before she gets up off the floor. Don't you ever fucking do this shit to me. Ever.
But in the video, man, his friends was all in on it. She walked up in the restaurant. She was like, "Hey, yeah, we been through a lot. I done embarrassed you a couple of times in front of your friends, so I'm gonna do this right now. Will you marry me?" Type shit.
Y'all set me up.
So your girl get down on one knee. What's up?
I already told you I'm thumping in her fucking forehead.
Get your motherfucking ass up.
Don't you ever do no shit like that. I say no, but then I would definitely consider it, but it's the same way I feel.
Jaded, slighted.
I'm not even gonna say slighted. It's like I would feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, almost emasculated because you took that away from me, and at the same time, I would almost feel like I'm wasting your time because you thinking like I'm just too slow for you.
I would just say, what if she feel like you taking too long?
I mean, she has the right to feel that way and stuff like that. So sometimes you gotta shit or get off the pot. Speaking of shit water, and stuff. So I can't blame her because she's ready. I mean, I would guess that he's ready because he was standing there like a bad bitch in shock and just looking at his ring and shit. But I mean, that's fucking weird.
It is, bro. That shit is weird as fuck. Like, get your ass up.
So you're not taking the ring?
Fuck no. Get your ass up. Like, you almost gonna make me call you out of it. Get your ass up.
I may go back and try to do it myself. I don't even know. I don't know as a man if I could actually like sit there and look at her.
First of all, as a man in a
Again.
serious relationship, we gonna have that conversation beforehand. Don't get your motherfucking, because at this point you gonna see it somewhere. It's either gonna be on social media or somebody's movie or some shit, and y'all gonna be together watching that shit. Hey, look over. Don't get your ass. Look, I will embarrass your ass. Get your ass down there on no one knee. The fuck up.
No, don't. No.
That should have had me. That should have had me skeptical about going anywhere where a lot of my friends are and you there. Like, what you trying to set me up?
No, that's. I mean, I've seen it done. It's been done multiple times.
It has, but that shit is always weird to me.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I think that's a man's job. I don't. Fuck, you can call it whatever you want to call it. You can gender roles, double standards, whatever. That's a man's job. Like, I don't think you should be getting on your knee.
I think Jim Jones, his girl,
Chrissy.
yeah, she
did. She did.
Are they married?
No.
They still not married?
Shit, I don't fucking know.
See, look, she did all that and she's still not married. Look at this bullshit. And Jim Jones, if you listening, I'm sorry if y'all are married, but that's man.
Yeah, no.
They got me hot just thinking about it.
That was I mean I feel like that's some shit that happened on TV shows, but it's real life.
Ladies, if you propose,
Queens.
and your man says no, is the relationship over?
Hey,
on the other side.
well, first of all, I hope no lady that's listening to this podcast would be on one knee. Please don't.
Hey, it
Queens.
might be a couple.
Please don't.
It might be a couple. Shit. Either that or they marrying their cats. Cat lady.
Cat lady. Not the cats. Man, speaking of TV shows, we gonna come to our top 3 as we close out, man. You brought this to the table.
Yeah, I saw a video and I had to think about this. Top 3 favorite. We said we was doing favorite, right?
Yeah.
Okay, favorite TV scenes.
Top 3 favorite TV scenes. You going first or I'm going first?
We can flip for it. It don't matter.
I go first. All right, top three favorite TV show scenes.
Okay.
I'd have to say number 1 is going to be on Martin
Okay.
when him and Pam accidentally got married. And they was in that they I forgot where they went to try to get the divorce.
Got you.
And they was in that room and that fucking raccoon or whatever the fuck that was.
That ain't no damn puppy.
Yeah. That's
Chilligan's Island.
Yeah, that's gonna be number 1. Number 2 is actually gonna be a recent one.
Okay.
So I know you don't watch it, but on Power.
Okay.
Well, it's a toss up. It's the same episode, but it's a toss up for me. Either where Davis grills Carrie ass in that courtroom, and he started bringing up all the bodies that she got under her name.
I think I saw a parody of that.
Or when Diana blows up the whole fucking spot.
I saw that. Yeah.
and takes out everybody in the family because she telling everybody business. That's number 2. Number 3 is gonna be the Fresh Prince scene where, and this is not a funny one, but this is one of my favorite scenes. It's gonna be the Fresh Prince scene where Will's dad leaves.
Oh, so you did change it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where Will's dad leaves and he asks Uncle Phil why he don't want him no more. That scene hit. So those are my top 3.
Okay. For my 3, no particular order. Somebody brought this scene up to me, but this is forever funny. The Atlanta scene in a jail where Ernie goes to jail and old boy just realizes that he's been dating a man.
Oh man. And he say, why you think she in here with all the men?
She be on the other side. You got
You gay.
The second one is gonna be for Martin. It's gonna be from the episode where
The dog.
yes,
I knew you was gonna pick that scene.
where Martin loses his. Well, actually, Brother Man takes his CD player.
Yeah,
he recreates.
I knew you was picking that scene.
Recreates New Jack City. And then my third one is gonna be for the Jamie Foxx show, where Jamie he dresses up as Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah.
To sing for Casey and JoJo.
Yeah. That was wasn't that the jingle scene? I mean the jingle episode.
It was before he got to the jingles. It
Okay,
was,
yeah.
What was that? Casey and JoJo was in town.
Yeah, I remember.
Uncle Junior hit their limo. And then he was like,
"Oh yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
down to the radio station to save for him." And he was like, "It must have been at the Source Awards." I was like, nah. But yeah, that was my 3 favorite scenes on TV.
Yeah, man. All our shot callers out there, y'all know what it is. If y'all lasted with us this long, please get in the comments and tell us. Man, matter of fact, any one of these topics that you want to hit on, definitely give us your 2 cents on it. Your 2 cents on it.
Do an honorable mention.
Honorable mention, all right.
All right. In Living Color.
Hated it.
No, that's just hilarious. But I say this shit all the time. When I'm talking to people, it's I think it's an AT&T or a Southwestern Bell AT&T commercial, something like that. When the 2 brothers they in jail and they talking. And they saying all these, they try to say big words and shit, but they not saying nothing. But like the whole time they talk about diarrhea and taking the shit and everything like that. But that's another good one.
Hey, the people got to go watch all this shit now.
Yeah.
But yeah, shot callers out there, y'all know what it is. Go ahead and leave a comment under that YouTube video. Let us know your top 3, or let us know what you think about any of these topics that we hit tonight. We kind of covered a lot of territory, man. So
yeah, we did.
Y'all make sure y'all go comment. As always, my brother, I appreciate this podcast. I enjoy doing this with you, my brother. I am looking forward to many more, even though we keep talking about taking a break. We gonna see if we gonna take a
Trying
break.
to make me feel bad about it. Nah, I'll turn this shit off right now and be like, all right, my bro.
Delete all this shit, Peggy. Nah, but y'all know what it is. You can agree with us. You can disagree with us. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Father, fuck you.
At the end of the day, that's just our 2 cents on it, man. Y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all next
We'll
week.
be saying that shit next time. All right.